How it goes, the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys having a great and exceptional day. It's Friday. We made it. Be happy, smile, all that good stuff. Today's word of the day is Contumely. Stands for it's old-fashioned term that means nasty, insulting speech. Um, and usually you hear it when people, especially at games. I think the fans are all obviously at a football game are worse than the actual players because most of these players, they might end up playing on the same team one day, one, and then two. A lot of these guys, they went to school together, they come from the same cities, and because they're part of the same organization known as the NFL. They have the same trials and tribulations and good stuff, and they go to the same events. A lot of their kids go to the same schools, so these things matter. You know, but um, but a lot of times my mindset is utilizing nasty speech and insulting speech is when you're trying to keep your adversaries guessing. You know, the old saying, keep your friends closer, but keep your enemies closer. If your enemies think that you're one of your best friends is your enemy, then they might try to utilize your best friend because they think you're the enemy, and they might try to utilize that individual to get information from them if they're trying to take you out. But if you tell your friend, your best friend tells you, "Hey, this person bought that we hate each other, and they've been giving me this information. They're trying to get information from me about you. What should I tell them?" And then you give them information that could screw that your enemy up. And when your enemy thinks that they're actually coming out on top, they're actually falling. They're actually falling flat on their face on the bottom. Moral of the story is always keep society guessing. No matter what social media looks like, I'm going to keep you guessing. And I'll leave it at that. All right. Today's quote of the day is by 50 Cent. He says, "I remind myself that while it's okay to feel conflicted about a situation, depression is a luxury that I can't afford." He says, "I cannot allow another person's lack of success to under to start undermining my own." I remember when he said this. I remember when he got a lot of flack for this. Let's just cut the nonsense and keep it real. For somebody coming up where he was from, he couldn't. Depression was a luxury, and for a lot of people that come from certain parts of the world, depression is a luxury. And in more westernized nation, depression is a luxury. In certain neighborhoods in other countries, therapy is not a real thing. Depression medication is not a real thing. People just have to cope and move on, unfortunately. But depression is real, but I don't think it's a luxury, but it's something that more of us working people can't afford. We have to do our best to fight it, but we can't just let it beat us to the point where we're not to where we end up homeless or dead, because that's the worst thing on the planet. All right. So fight your demons, fight whatever's trying to keep you down in order to keep a smile on your face so that you can be there for yourself and your loved ones. On that note, do great thing for things like share and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money move so you're going to live bro like a fool. As they say in Spanish. Bienvenido a la vida. Welcome to the life.